Now present Sandburg High School's GI 2013, Never Again, by Alyssa Zajac and Jeff Epperson.
Good morning, class. Now let's just be quiet and listen to announcements.
At home, drawing pictures of mountain tops with him on top. Lemon yellow sun, horse racing a pea. The dead lay in pools of maroon below.
I heard musical auditions are going to be brutal this year.
What do you think they're going to have for lunch today?
Daddy didn't give attention to the fact that Mommy didn't care. King Jeremy, the wicked, who fears the world.
Be quiet for announcements, please. Can anyone pass out these papers?
I just hope I make it.
Students, quiet, please. Attention students and faculty for this urgent message. We have reports of an armed, unauthorized person on the building. Please follow lockdown procedures posted in your classrooms. This is an emergency lockdown. I repeat, this is an emergency lockdown. This is not a drill.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Everyone shut up and hear us. I want to be quiet. The kingdom come. I won't let him out. Stay away from the window. Thy will be done. Dad, when somebody pulls the gun, look at me, please.
Stay out of sight. Be silent.
Reports are the shooters in the west hallway. We need sniper teams with eyes on those classrooms.
Come on.
Help? You want help? There is no help. I wanted help and I didn't get any. You didn't help. 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 You didn't help.
Stop! Please stop! Don't hurt them. Don't kill me. We just want to live. You said no one can help you. Tell us how to help. Let me help you, please.
I have a shot. Permission to fire?
Take it.
Try to forget this, try to erase this from the blackboard.
Alexis Avendudo, born July 11, 1997, died March 9,
Caitlin Slater, born February 14, 1997, died
Monique Torres, born March 21st, 1997, died March 16.
Jones, born December 20th, 1997, died March
Elena Sheen, born August 25th, 1998, died March
Albert Tracy,
16th,
born April 30th, 1997, died March 16, 2014.
24th, 1995, died March 9th.
Connor Brown, born November 6, 1996, died March 16, 2014.
When I was 15, I survived a school shooting.
Tragedy today in Springfield. Reports are coming in and it is unclear as to how many assailants are victims. Our News 6 chapter shows what appears to be a SWAT team storming the school.
with 10 victims being reported.
We now hear that an entire classroom has gone down. Check that. There's one survivor. Yes, we can confirm Miss Audrey. My apologies. Our producer has reminded me we cannot report the names of minors. There is one unnamed survivor.
Audrey, who can we call?
My parents, they can't afford a house line, but my dad has a cell for work.
That number will be fine. Can we get a forensic specialist over here?
What? Why?
That blood, is it yours?
No.
Then they'll have to swab you. Take your clothes for evidence.
Right now?
I'm sorry. You'll get to rest soon. Hey, medic, over here, come on.
It's been just 36 hours since the tragic shooting at a local high school, with 8 dead, including the gunman. The world is now asking, why?
Victims of the horrific high school shooting in locations all over the state. Family members of the victims
White
have
House
issued.
the president spoke for over 10 minutes, visibly grieving the loss of innocent lives and rallying the country to reach out to loved ones in this difficult period in our history. He alludes to these
I want to thank you all for attending this meeting on behalf of our association. We'd like to remind the people of America that if Congress pursues increased strictness on guns for years, then I can tell you one thing, your right as an American to bear arms and directly affects your personal safety. Dangerous, violent to our station to say?
There is no simple answer. This government is not always the poster boy to remind us balance and tragedy. There's a child one, just like you or I or those victims. And throughout his life, there are handfuls of people, medical professionals, parents, peers, the media, who have impacted who he was. The real answer is that everyone should feel a sense of
The government
responsibility.
has provided mental health care to the teachers and students who survived the shooting, as well as to those who lost loved ones in the attack.
Was the sole survivor in the classroom of victims, has refused his speech to the media. The young woman herself has asked not to be identified by name. Although we here at Channel 9 have received intel that her first name may or may not be Audrey. Audrey, we need to ask you some questions.
Why? Everyone's dead. What more do you need to know?
Did you know the shooter?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Were you raped?
What? No.
Are you sure?
How could I not be sure about that? I'm a virgin.
Trauma can make us forget sometimes.
You will be issued a state-mandated therapist. You will have 3 sessions with you, but then you have to see your own health plan-approved psychiatrist.
What? Whatever, fine.
You need a PR team?
For what?
For your story, of course.
This isn't a story. This is my life.
Ma'am, our group is called Moms Against Guns, and we'd really love you to come to our rally. The National Gun Lobby knows your precious classmates would have been safe if your teacher was allowed to have a gun.
Audrey, I'm a producer from NBC.
CBS?
ABC? Fox?
Could you talk to us about your ordeal? Any details would be appreciated. What was it like? Were you scared? Was there much blood? Did you want a gun? What did your classmates say before they died? So was the shooter insane? It must have been horrible. Tell us more!
So, Audrey, how are you feeling?
How do you think? Pretty much the same.
Let me guess. Depressed?
Depressed. How else should I feel?
Teenage angst. Well, she did survive a shooting.
This should be an interesting case.
Did I put the clothes in the dryer?
Come on, focus.
I think Audrey is going to be tough to reach.
Why are the public ones always the hardest?
No change in your mood at all? I mean, everyone deals with trauma at their own pace. But I am a little surprised. It's been 6 months.
What do you expect me to say? Sure, I'm fine. Totally peachy keen. Everything's been coming up roses since my classmates got their heads blown off. And I know what you're gonna say too. It gets better. Bull. What do you know about it?
Why don't they leave me alone?
So much anger.
How do I reach her?
Am I doing any good?
Do I have time to help her?
With all the cuts to mental health care lately?
No, I don't expect that. I think you're still feeling some anger about the incident.
Anger? I guess. I don't know what you call it.
How do I explain to him
It's
that I
just
am
healthy.
I can explain.
Well, I would call it grieving.
But it's so much more than that.
Why
So much worse than it is.
Elaborate on that.
I can't sleep at night. And when I do, I've woken up screaming. I can't go back inside that room. So my parents have decided to keep me at home, which might even be worse. They don't know how to deal with me. They can't. They don't understand that I can't just be happy to be alive and move on. But I'm not grateful to be alive.
You're not. That's quite the statement.
Well, I know everyone grieves differently, but that's just scary. Jesus!
I may actually be losing her.
No, I'm not going to let that happen.
Come on, Audrey.
How can I know?
No. I mean, I guess I can't just wake up in the morning and forget that it happened.
Why didn't you just find a swing to get me?
Well, no one expects you to.
But they do. My parents do.
Have they said that?
That can't be true. Kids really blow stuff out of proportion.
Not any little discipline these days, and they practically claim abuse.
Daddy did say, spare the rod and spoil the child.
Christ, did I just quote my dad?
Reminds me. I should call him. I will too. Make a note.
No. But I know they do. I just know it. They're so happy to see me safe that they can't possibly see how awful it is for me to be the only survivor from that room. I've known one of those girls since kindergarten, another since birth. They were my family when times got hard at home. Not to mention that they're starting to get mean about it when I'm upset. They think I'm ungrateful. They think I wish I'd died. And sometimes.
Yes?
Sometimes I do. Every time I close my eyes, I see it happen all over again. I see them hit the floor. I see their families hit the floor when they heard the news. And sometimes, I can hear their voices. I hear them crying and begging for their lives. I hear their last words. You understand? Parents have asked me what the last words their child said were before they died. And the worst part is, I can remember every last one. I wish I could forget, but I can't. I can't forget what it sounds like to hear my best friends crying and begging for their lives. Sometimes, I wish I just died with them, so that the voices would just stop.
Well, I'm sure you talk about it just as nightmares. You'll be fine. Talk to your parents, really talk to them and really listen. It will help. I would love to discuss this further, but our time for today is up.
Oh, okay. I have to walk them anyway. Bye, I guess.
It's been months, and they're still airing stuff about the shooting on the news. Did you see? I'm just glad they didn't print my Top Chef last night.
I just can't believe those poor kids are gone. And their brave teacher, too. I think she should have been allowed to have gone.
What kind of monster would do something like that?
Oh, he must have been crazy. We should make everyone with a mental illness get regular psychiatric exams and register them. They make sex offenders register. What's the difference? Make it a law, know what I mean? There's so many crazies out there, who knows? Another psychopath like that could be walking among us. And did you hear about all the things Congress has cut already? Funding for mental health care, Medicaid, Medicare? Now we never know how many sick people like that shooter really need to get help.
I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I know there's no more that messed up in my family, but those poor kids.
Hey guys, I'm home. Hey Max.
For God's sake, Archie, where have you been? It's freezing, getting late. Your father didn't have time to cook. Get over here by the stove. We fixed it.
I've told you, I have therapy twice a month.
Still with that therapy nonsense? Jesus, everyone knows shrinks don't do anything. Just sit on their asses and nod. And the government pays this one more than I make in my two jobs combined.
It's not like that.
No, pretty sure he wasn't running off to his overnight shift at the Quickie Mart to supplement his income after your appointment. I mean, come on, just talk to us. We can nod our heads and listen just like he does. Here, watch. How does that make you feel? Oh, really? Oh, time's up. $250, please.
Knock it off, Cookie. Seriously, though, hon, why can't you just talk to us?
I don't know. It's hard.
I'm sorry you think so, but you have to talk to us.
Oh, crap. We should have left 5 minutes ago. Should have needles 5 more minutes, then add a sauce packet. Make sure it stops playing that game it eats. I'll get the car and let me go at 5.
Damn, we have to go. You two are expensive. Just kidding. We'll talk later. What do we always tell you? If you're above ground, then it's a good day. Watch your brother. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, I know. Love you. Bye.
Well, Max, looks like it's just you and me.
Audrey, shut up. I'm playing.
Talk to your family. Listen to them. Whatever. Don't you have a second? Just to talk about school or something?
I'm in the middle of a fight. You want to talk? Grab a controller and join the fight, noob. Alright, way to stack up and play, Audrey.
Oh, God. Everyone's shooting. What do I do?
Shoot back, idiots.
At who?
Everyone. There are no teams. It's a free-for-all. Kill or be killed. Like that. Yeah.
Ha! Got one. No, he got me.
Relax. You will respawn in 3, 2, 1, go!
Where's that jerk? There you are. Take that, you bastard. There is no help for you. Who's next? And they still don't even have time to talk to me. It's been a year and we still haven't had a solid hour of time to sit down and talk. We see each other between shifts with quick, hi, I love you, byes. And they make jokes about shooting people. And they want me to stay inside all the time. And they make me feel guilty about going out and doing things that they have to work all the time. I can't help it that we're not well off, but I think I'm allowed to have my own life. Aren't I? Am I? Should I apply? Is it wrong to keep living?
Why would you think that?
Man, I try, and I can't get through. I want to help, but are some people beyond it? Am I a bad therapist?
Is she a bad patient?
How can I help?
Why? Why? I just told you why. Sometimes all I want is for them to ask me how I am. They smothered me with attention after the shooting, but now that it's over, they want me to be 100% okay again. How can they be so insensitive?
Why should there be anything there?
Feel like helping you aren't it.
It's not your job to worry about how or why they feel what they feel. My question is, what are you going to do about it?
I'm running out of time. Come on, Audrey.
Work.
I think I've decided I'm going back to school. A different school. Not the one that, you know. I haven't been to a school since, and I'm not sure I'm ready to. But if I don't get out of the house on a daily basis, I don't know what I'll do.
Oh, I have ideas of what to do.
No thanks to you.
No help.
Well, oh, drat. Look, our hour is up. And on top of that, the government cuts.
Oh, jeez. I guess this is it.
What do you mean?
What? No!
The government cuts from the beginning of the year take effect this week. Lots of female-appointed medical workers are getting laid off. And I don't even know if I'll survive the cuts. I hate rushing your treatment, but my hands are tied. I think going back to school may be a mistake. I'm just not sure you're ready. But you do know yourself more than anyone. Talk to your parents and see if you can keep coming to you. Either via health insurance or out of pocket. Maybe we can do a payment plan. I am so sorry, Audrey, but my hands are tied. Call me if your situation changes. Good luck. Clearly I remember
Taking on the girl, the harmless little jerk.
Did you see that weird girl up front? She's so bizarre.
you guys talking about that Audrey girl?
Yeah, what a freak. She talks to herself sometimes. Did you guys see that?
I mean, it's not like anyone else will talk to her.
Stop! Just So much since the day. So much that I can barely contain it at all anymore. I still see them. I still hear them. They're with me all the time. In therapy is no help. Everyone's too concerned with their own damn lives, worry about what's actually happening in mine. And that's the case with everyone. My family doesn't care enough to talk to me. I have no friends at my new school. And for all intents and purposes, I'm as good as dead to the world. Which is great because I wish I were. Then I'd stop reliving it over and over until I cry myself to sleep at night because I'm in that room all over again. I hate that I keep breathing sometimes. The universe is punishing me. Punishing me for living that day. The truth is, I should have died too. And now, the whole world is just trying to right the wrong and get rid of me. But now, I don't know what I have to do. Oh my God. I have to right the wrong. Oh my God. And I have to make them be quiet. I have to. I have to. Shut up! 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 Shut up!
Try to forget this. Try to erase this from the record.
Shut up!
Nearly a year after a tragic shooting suicide of 8 victims, another shooter takes innocent lives at yet another local high school.
Neighbors of the gunwoman, say that the shooter did not display violent tendencies, but did appear to become more depressed and solitary in recent months. Her parents have refused to comment at this time.
Breaking news, alleged shooter at local high school may have been a survivor from last year's horrific shooting. Our analyst has speculated that the alleged shooter may have had a psychotic breakdown from undiagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder.
Hundreds of parents, family members, and loved ones flooded the scene of the shooting. Panic and grief-stricken searching for their children. We here at Channel 5 are interviewing the parents of safe children. Ma'am, in the wake of this shooting, how do you feel?
What kind of deranged psychopath killed a classroom full of kids? And who let her on the streets? Where were her parents? My daughter's safe, but we can't let this keep happening. I don't care what your stance is on gun control. I don't care how healthy you think your kid is. Something needs to change. Stop killing our children!
When I was 15, I survived a school shooting.
Monique Torres, Principal Ensemble.
Caleb Slater, Mom, Ensemble.
Maddie Knapp, Ensemble. Morgan Kelly, Ensemble.
Elena Shaheen, Ensemble.
Dean Papadopoulos, Dad Ensemble.
Tanner Brown, shooter ensemble.
Eric Zajac, Max Cop 2 Ensemble.
Albert Tracy, therapist ensemble.
Alexis Abeduto, ensemble, student. Mary Connolly, Audrey.